Hey guys, it's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I like to do get ready with me style videos using products that are new to me, or just need a little bit more love in my collection. And today I'm going to use something that's sort of new to me. It's not necessarily a new product to the market, but it's been sort of repackaged and it was released fairly recently. So we're also going to play with some makeup that I've also been really enjoying lately and definitely needs more love in my collection. I think all my makeup does, but we're going to get into that look right now. Okay guys, so today we are going to be featuring the Coy palette from Viseart. So this recently came out. This palette is not necessarily new. It has been around. It was a limited edition shimmer palette from Viseart in one of their larger format. I think it was the 2-gram pans, their old traditional palettes, which were all shimmers. And they've recently re-released it as a Petite Shimmers. So it has this sort of like fish scale packaging on it, this like really pretty texture and this sort of aqua blue color. So I really love this packaging. I love to like collect all these and I love the petites. I love the petite size. These are the 1-gram pans, and to be honest, for shimmers, I have a lot of Viseart shimmers, but you know, this is sort of a classic color story for them, and they've brought it back a couple of times and it's always been very popular. But this is all shimmers, quite a few duochromes in here, and just some really beautiful shades that I want to try putting on my eyes today. Let's do this first. Take that off the mirror. So satisfying. And again, you do get the mirror. So this is the same size as the Edit palettes, same size as the Petite Matte palettes. Again, it's a 12 pan with 12 shimmers, but just really stunning presentation. So I am going to go in with an eye look today. It's going to be pretty simple. I think I'll do a few swatches on my arm of these shades, and then we'll get into the rest of the look. But to start off, I've done my brows. I have skincare sunscreen. I have primed with the Clarins Flash Balm. I put a little bit of the Guerlain KissKiss Be Glow on my lips just to prep them and moisturize them. And I think that's it. So we'll get into the eye look. Okay, so to start off this look, I'm actually going to be priming my eyes, or setting my eyes, or giving a base to my eyes with the Mercier Caviar Eye Stick in Copper. I think this is really going to amp up the Viseart shimmers. While they are beautiful, I find that with one of the Mercier sticks underneath them, they really just shine. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this. This is also a first impression for me, and I love Viseart shimmers, but you're going to have, you know, this coppery base underneath, and you're also just going to be seeing very few shades on my eyes. I'm going to try and swatch these for you, but just keep that in mind while you're watching this, that I do have this beautiful shimmery coppery base underneath. And I love this color because I do think it really does bring out the blue in my eyes. I think it really just accentuates and looks really pretty. I'm going to be using brown mascara and brown liner today. And then I'm just going to blend this out a little bit with this flat brush. Okay, so I'm going to be going for a more coppery look today. So I'm going to be looking at some of these shimmers here. So it looks like we have Coco here. We have Coy, the orange one right here. We have, let's see, in the middle we have this one called Tokyo. And then over here, down here, we have this one called Yamabuki. So I'm going to swatch these and see how they go together. So I'm going with Coco. You can see that's a nice yellowy gold. Coy, which is definitely this duochrome with a little bit of peach and orange. Tokyo, more of a pale gold with a little bit of olive in it. And then Yamabuki, which is another sort of orangey pink duochrome. This is definitely more pink toned. So I'm definitely going to forego using a matte in the crease today, so I think I'm going to go in with Koi in the crease just a little bit. Just to deepen that up a little bit, see how it looks with the copper. Again, remember I do have a colorful base down, so it's obviously going to affect that. But I think you can see that that orange is coming through. Just giving a little bit of dimension. Really beautiful. I think we're gonna go with Coco on the lid, so I'm just gonna use a finger. Put that on the main part of the lid. You can see it's a very nice yellow gold. And again, I do think that the Laura Mercier Caviar eye sticks make a beautiful base. You don't necessarily see the copper underneath, but it is really making those colors come out. And then I think on the center of the lid, I'm going to use Yamabuki, which is that duochrome. This one right here with the pink in it. Just gonna put that right on the center of the lid. Just to give that little spotlight. You really have to turn your head to see that over this gold shade. It is there, but you really gotta look for it. I think we're going to use Tokyo on the inner corner. Yeah, I think that makes just a really nice inner glow right there. This is almost like more champagne-y. Very pretty. Very luminescent. Yeah, we're gonna go in with some liner using the Maybelline HyperEasy in Pitch Brown. This is a new one. I've gone through 2 of these so far. That just really accentuates the colors there, and that brown looks really pretty. Again, I've definitely made this eye a little bit thicker than this eye. It's just how it is. I'm not going to sit here and try and even them out. That's not what I'm feeling today. So let's get into the rest of the base. So I have wiped all the swatches off the back of my hand because I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in Cameo and the Chanel 101 foundation brush. Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder in shade 1. Going to the cheeks, I'm going to be using the No1 de Chanel Lip and Cheek Balm in number 2 Healthy Pink. And then a bit of the Physicians Formula Butter Donut Bronzer. And then something else I've been doing lately is just sort of mixing up my bronzers. So I've been going into my ABH powder bronzer in Rosewood. Now this one is a little bit deeper, also just a little bit cooler than the Physicians Formula that I've been using. So I've just been going in with this cheek brush and I've just been putting it right here, a little bit in the hollows of my cheeks, for a little bit of bronzer. And I think it does make a really nice contrast as the days are getting a little bit warmer and and as my skin gets a little bit deeper from being out in the sun. I think it works. Again, not really deep, not really a huge like contour kind of thing, just kind of going in and just deepening up those areas. Then I'm going in with the Lash Sensational from Maybelline. This is the full fan effect. I can't find the other one, the Sky High in the brown, so I picked this one up because I've been enjoying more of a fan brush lately, so I thought I would try this. And going back to the cheeks, I am going to go in with the Chanel Fantaisie de Chanel. Just putting that right on top. Just to bring out that pink. And then lately I have been going back into a bit of highlighter, so I've been taking either my ABH Iced Out highlight or my ABH HyperEasy highlight, and because again it's getting a little bit more towards summer, and because my skin is deepening up a little bit, I've been going more into HyperEasy, and I don't even actually take that much. I just take a little bit up here and tap it. But it's been really nice to sort of rediscover some of my ABH products, my highlighting products, use them in different ways that work for me or for the makeup that I'm feeling at the moment. Just remembering why I was attracted to certain things or colors and whether I still want to use them or not. So I'm gonna go spray my face and wash my hands, and then I will be back to finish up and do lips. The e.l.f. Game Up Shield Me Setting Mist. I did use up my Anastasia Dewy set. Then to finish up the look, I'm going to go into the About Face Fix Lip Pencil in Cradled. And then I am going to top that with the Chanel Rouge Coco Gloss in Melted Honey. Okay, so that is the finished look. So I'm going to finish up and show you some swatches of this 12 pan all shimmer palette. So we're just going to go across this way. And we're going to start out with, again, Coco, Pond, Coy, Gin, Sakura, Tokyo, Midori, and Murasaki. And the last row starts with Taiko, this one is Kamakura, Lotus, Yamabuki. R. Hopefully you can see all the shades. And here is the color story again. So even if I did a relatively simple look on my eyes using all sort of the gold and coppery and orangey tone shades, I hope that this at least gave you an idea of the variety of shimmers in this palette. I think it's really beautiful. And there's so many options to play with in here. You've got your sort of golden and olivey greens, you've got your bright grass greens, you've got your translucent pink to purple shimmers, you've got your straight up purple shimmers, you've got a nice pinky red, you've got an orange, you've got a yellow gold. You've just got quite a few options to go in with, and this is definitely a palette that I will be depotting and using with all of my other Viseart shadows and with a lot of other shadows that are not Viseart. So I cannot wait to play with more of these on the lids, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. My voice, the air quality right now because of the wildfire situation up in Alberta, Canada, has brought its way down to the Midwest, and so my voice, it's just a little foggy today. So I really appreciate you if you made it this far into the video, and let me know what you think about this look. Let me know if you've picked up any of the new Viseart shadows. I saw they recently came out with a combined eye and face palette. Those look very pretty. Nothing new in the Color Story range. I don't have any of the cheek products, but I don't think I'm going to pick one up right now. But they do look very pretty, and Viseart is always a good idea. So let me know what you think or what you've picked up, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome, and all of them would be deeply appreciated. And I will see you in the next one, guys.